Hello and welcome to the sixth exercise in Tableau, where we're going to look at weekend payroll processing issues. So in the forensic audit has revealed that against strict company policy, several payroll disbursements were processed on Saturday. We've been asked to create a graphic that highlights the Saturday payroll processing and then discuss the findings. So what I'd like you to do is, in Word, create a document in which you have a table, one row. You have just one row with two columns. One column, you're going to insert the graph that you bring from Tableau after you've done your work. And the second column, I'd like you to do the analysis. Please make sure the analysis is more than discussing what you did in Tableau. That's the task. The analysis is important too. So with that, let's get to Tableau. I have the database open, the Fairmont payrolls and sales. This was what was imported from Excel in the first chapter. We're using the same database. I've already renamed my sheet weekend payroll processing, and this is what appears over here on top. Now that I have all of this in place, let me actually start bringing some data into the sheet that I want to display over here. So I start out with gross, and that's the gross payroll, the dollar amounts that have been paid out. So I drag that to the rows shelf. I'm concerned about the weekdays, so I drag the date into the column shelf. Now it's giving it to me by year, 2018 and 2019. Obviously, I want to see a lot more details. So I go to this columns, the item that I picked over here, and I say that under the more column, I'd like weekday. What weekday does is it tells me what day of the week it is. So here you can see now we have Monday through Saturday, the payrolls that have been made. Obviously, Friday, there's a peak, which is because that's when the payroll should be made. But we do have Saturdays, and that's a problem. Now, I'd like the visual to be a little different. Instead of a line graph, I want a bar graph. So for that, I go up over here to show me. When you click on show me, the third option over here is the bar graph, the simple bar graph. I select that, click on the show me option again so that you can get rid of that display. I now have what I need over here, but it's still not giving me the count. I need to know how many times payroll was processed on Saturday. So for that, what I will do is I will take the hours measure and bring that to the marks box and then drop it on label. Now, again, what you would see is it's giving me total hours, but I want the days. So over here, I'm going to change the measure from sum to count. I need how many times this happened. Aha, now I get it. Saturday, I have 8 times payrolls were made. Okay. So what I would like to do now is the display will be a little messed up in my Word document the way I had set it up. So I will toggle this. You can toggle between rows and columns, which simply means you're swapping rows and columns. So I come up over here and I toggle rows and columns. This presentation is a whole lot better for me. Okay. So this is what I really want to see over here. And this number is what I'm concerned with, 8. So I go to my snip and sketch tool, new, and I shall take a quick copy of this from here. I brought it into my snipping tool, and here what I want to say is I have 8 Saturday payments. Well, it doesn't look quite, I covered the word Saturday, so I shall redo that. I have 8 Saturday payments. I'm going to copy this JPEG file and bring it into my Word document. And I will paste it over here. Obviously, this has become a little too large. We can shrink it down to a manageable size. It is perfectly manageable. Now I'm in my Word document. And in this Word document, I have the assignment for me. I've done part 1, which is a question. Can you create a graph? Yes, I created a graph. I highlighted the Saturday payments. And now here is what you need to be doing next. The discussion. That's really important. You're laying the groundwork for the next exercise as to why you want more details about the Saturday payments, who's making the payments, etc. That'll all come next, and that will stem from the discussion that you present over here. So this is chapter 6, and then next video we'll look at chapter 7.